Welcome back, guys, to another Ghost Recon Wildlands video. Now, if you didn't see my video last time, my last video, I done a active valor outfit, 3 of them actually. And today, I saw like how many views that video got. It's like, yeah, it's only 19, but it shows me that people are actually watching them. So I thought I'd bring you another one today. Now, there's gonna be like around 2 or 3 outfits in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And today I'm basing my outfits on the Royal Marine Commandos. Now if you don't know who the Royal Marine Commandos are, especially they are basically, I had to do a little clap now, I don't know why, just clap. If you're at home, clap, just clap randomly, just clap. It's good, it relieves a lot of energy. If you don't know who the Royal Marine Commandos are, they're basically the Royal Navy's elite amphibious fighting force. So they're elite. They're like an elite unit who operate on sea, air, and land. So yeah. So today we're going to be basing our outfits on them. Now the reason why I'm doing the Royal Marine Commandos is because that's what I want to aspire to achieve. I want to aspire to be a Royal Marine Commando. It means a lot to me, and I think playing as a Royal Marine Commando in this game would actually be pretty sick. I have been messing around with outfits here and there for this video. I'm trying to get them perfect, trying to get them to look the same. I even actually took a break with the loadout and the outfits to do the active valor ones, and then go back and work out what's going to work best. Found one, and then literally just before I started recording this video, I found something that makes it pretty nice. Okay, so right, let's get into the loadout. We'll do the outfit first, then we'll do the weapons like always. So what you want to gonna do is for beard. Now I don't run a beard or anything, but it's up to you if you want facial hair or not. You do see mainly pictures where they don't have any facial hair. You want to do squared away. Now the hair color doesn't matter. You can either do blonde, red, grey, blonde. I said blonde twice. Brown, black, blonde, red, grey. It's that option is entirely up to you. I like to run black. Then for the facial detail, I run no facial details. And then for the body detail, for the face paint, you want screaming eagles, just like we did on the active valor outfits. Then the tattoos are totally up to you. Clothes, so for what you're going to want is, there's 2 that I normally run, and that is the fleece or the Cry combat shirt. Now it's up to you which one you run, but whichever one you run, use the multicam camo. For the Cry combat shirt, that is 3 out of 12, and then for the fleece, that is 12 out of 34. So for this one, I'm going to run the Cry combat shirt. For the vests, you're going to want the Molly harness in multicam, which is 12 out of 34. Now this, you mainly see Royal Marines running around with a harness on. Like pictures, you'll mainly see them with a like, it's called webbing. We call it webbing. So it's like it's basically this harness, and then it's got pouches from going around from one side around your back and then around to the other side, and that's where you can keep like spare mags, like bandages and everything else, water bottles. But in the game, it's mainly at the front. But I still like to run it. Now you can run multicam, as I've said, or you can do woodland. It's up to you. You do see him running woodland, but and then if you go on the Royal Navy website under Royal Marine Commandos, under my kit, you can see that they actually do have an MTP webbing. So for that reason, I'm doing MTP. For the pants, now you actually have two options of pants. You can either use the tactical B pants, which are the ones that I like to use, or you can do the precision combats in MTP as well. I do like the precision combat pants as well. So it's totally up to you which one you wear. It's out of those two. Out of those two, um, just I think them two look the best with the knee pads and everything else. So I'm just going to do the tactical B. For the shoes, you're going to want to do hiking boots in Coyote Brown, as they have as brown boots are standard issue now. And then for the accessories, you're going to want to run no eyewear, so just unequip every eyewear you've got. Unequip facewear. Headwear, you're going to want to run a boonie hat in multicam. Now, they don't have a beret or the British Armed Forces helmet. If they had either those two, I would, if they had the beret, then I would run it in green, as the Royal Marines are well known for their green beret. Or if they had the helmet, the right helmet, then just run it in MTP. But as the boonie hat is like the closest thing you'll get, run the boonie hat and multicam. Headsets, you're just going to do earpiece. They do wear one ear headsets, but obviously we can't get those, so we're obviously not able to run them. So you're going to have to run earpiece and put that in any colour you want. I recommend grey, just because it like looks out the way and everything. For the gloves, you're going to want to do Oakley Pilot gloves in sandstone. You can run no gloves. You do see them running around with no gloves. This is for more like a jungle sort of environment, and so you do see pictures of them without gloves, and then you do see pictures of them wearing Oakley Pilot gloves. So I wear Oakley Pilot gloves just to make it look nicer. For the backpack, you're going to want to do the Rush 24 with multicam, and then if you want to get the United Kingdom flag, which is this one, go ahead and get it off the store. I don't actually buy things off the store, so I don't run anything on the patches. This is the jungle sort of loadout for the Royal Marines. For the weapons, for the first primary, you're going to want to do the L85A2. Now this is what it looks like in its stock form. There's so many inaccurate things with this, which I will most likely go over in another video. Now this is the reason why I actually took a break from this loadout and the outfit, because I'll get into that when I actually get to the parts. So for the parts, you're going to want to do scope, and before I filmed this video I was using the PKAS site, as it you can this is the reason why I actually quit this outfit originally, because you see them running the ACOG scope, which is standard issue now, and when you look at it and it's, you know, how it will look when you put it together, it shows you that it will be at the rear of the gun. But if I quickly show you when you equip it, it's actually down the front on the front rail. So that's why I was getting really stressed out. I didn't know what sight to use. So, and then I found out that the PKS actually stays at the rear of the gun. So I was actually running that sight for a while. But then I wasn't happy with it, but I was happy that I managed to actually get a sight to stay there, until I found the digital scope. Now if you go on the Royal Navy website and under like the weaponry and everything, you will see that there's a sight that looks similar, not like 100% accurate, but similar to the digital scope they're showing on the rifle. So I found the digital scope, and that actually stays at the rear of the gun. I am really happy um, that I actually found this scope. This is I actually screamed because I was so happy. I shouted. Luckily, no one was in. Okay, so carry on with the video. For the trigger, you're going to want it default because there is no other triggers. For the magazine, for that signature curved magazine, and because it is a 30 round rifle, you're going to want to put the extended 30 on it. Now you could actually just stop there and have it just running like this. That is entirely up to you. You do see Royal Marines using it like this, but I like to go full out. I like to put on the foregrip V2. Now the foregrip you see them run is that foregrip with like the bipod that comes out the bottom. So you press the button on the handle, and then like a little bipod drops out the bottom of the handle. But we don't get that in game, so you're gonna have to go with the foregrip V2. Now I would say put the STD grenade launcher at them on it, but the STD grenade launcher they give you in game for the L85A2 isn't the one they actually use, so that's why I run the foregrip V2. For the rail, they run a laser and light module, but because you can't get the laser and light module, you're just gonna have to put the laser sight on. For the barrel, keep it standard, and then for the muzzle, they run a flash hider on it, but because you can't get a flash hider, probably the closest thing you'll get to the flash hider is to compensate a V2, which if you want to run, I would say yeah, run that because it looks the closest thing to it. But for me, because I haven't got it, I am literally just about to go and get it. I run the stock muzzle. So that is the L85A2. For the paint, just keep it black because the butt of the gun and the handle are supposed to be green, and then the rails, the Picatinny rails, are supposed to be like a tan, have like a little tan thing on them. So I just keep it just black. For the assault rifle, for the second primary, you can run for the LMG. If you run the MG121, that is the closest you'll get to the GPMG in my opinion. I think just the barrel of the gun looks the same as GPMG, the rear of the gun, it's just the main bit where all the action is, I think could be a bit smaller in height, but that's the closest thing you'll get to a GPMG in my opinion. But if you don't want to run that, they do actually have a sharpshooter rifle, and for that you're going to want to run the G2A with the TA31H scope, so the ACOG scope. You're going to run on this and then keep everything as normal, but equip the 20 round magazine, so the extended mag, and then just keep everything the same. And then for the pistol that the Royal Marines use is the Glock 17, but because you can't get a Glock in Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I'm actually really disappointed in, they can't get a Glock. I do believe that the British Armed Forces did run the M1911 for a while. I think that was like the standard issue pistol until they replaced it for the Glock 17. So you can either equip the Glock 17 or equip the P45T, which is probably the closest thing you'll get to a Glock in the game. But I run the M1911. So this is the first outfit. I am actually really happy with this outfit. I love it so much. This is the outfit that I run the most, mainly because of me wanting to be a Royal Marine, and I think it just looks cool. So the second outfit, what I've got for you guys, is a Royal Marine Commando Sniper. Okay, so you basically want to get, for the outfit, for the clothes, you're going to want to put on ghillie suits, then ghillie suit strands. And then, so keep everything the same. So keep the top, the vest, the pants. For the pants, actually, you're going to want to put ghillie suit strands on again. And then the MTP camouflage. So 12 out of 34. And then the hiking boots keep the same. Accessories, eyewear keep the same, facewear keep the same, boonie hat. You can either take the boonie hat off. I like to keep it on because I think it just like adds to the outfit. Earpiece keep the same. The hand weight you can change if you want to. If you do change it, I recommend changing to the Nomax gloves and putting them in neutral, like that. Backpacks you can put on camelback, and then to make it blend in with the strands, I normally run ATAX AU, or you can run ATAX FG. So I'm going to run ATAX FG, keep the patches the same, and then for the primary, you're going to want to equip the L11A5, I think it's called in this, the L115A3, which is the standard issue sniper rifle for the British Armed Forces. And then for that, you're going to want to equip the T5X1 Tactical, or the TARS 101 sight. It's up to you which one you choose. With the TAR, you do get that zoom, but and then the T5X has a 6x zoom scope, so that's why I run the T5X. Keep it in semi-automatic only, as it's a bolt action rifle. Keep the standard magazine to 5, standard barrel, and then a suppressor. Then for the paint, you're going to want to put the olive camo, and then have the scope, magazine, barrel and suppressor black. For the secondary primary, you're going to want to put the L85A2, as they do carry around L85A2s for personal protection, but you're going to want to take off the foregrip, the laser sight, so you only have the scope and the magazine for attachments. And then keep the pistol the same. If you want to keep the M1911 or the P4510, the P45T for that Glock variant. So this is the Royal Marine Sniper loadout, which I actually kind of like this outfit. I don't really run ghillie suits much because I like actually just going in and everything, but it does blend in with the environment very well, as you can see.
You don't think we train these Unidad guys, do you?
Who else
And
would
then
train the
the
elite
last
forces of any country? The Russians?
and final outfit for the Royal Marines is basically the first outfit, but before they introduced the MTP camo, so it's all DPM. Now for the clothes, you're going to want to take off the ghillie suit, so let's just take off the ghillie suit. Okay, right, so for clothes, you're going to want to go down to fleece and put on the woodland camo, so 23 out of 34. You can no, yeah, it's only the fleece that you can actually do this with. Next, you're going to want the molly harness, and that in woodland as well. So that's 23 out of 34. Pants, you're definitely going to want the tactical B for this, also in the woodland camo, 23 out of 34. Boots, now this time you're going to run the combat boots. For accessories, eyewear, keep the same. Body details, keep Screaming Eagles on. Okay, then for accessories, keep everything the same, boonie hat, you're just going to want to change into the woodland. DPM headset, keep the same. Gloves, take off any gloves. Backpack, put the camel backpack on with woodland so it just blends in with the uniform, so it doesn't make you look like you have anything on. For the primary, you're going to want to have the L85A2, so if we just equip that, the L85A2. Now you're going to want to keep the L85A2 exactly the same as you have it right now, so just with the scope and the extended mags, that's what you're going to run it as. And then
Russian.
if I go back into the loadout, for the secondary primary, you can run the MG121 for that GPMG variant, or you can run the sniper rifle again. Now, because I don't have the light machine gun, I just run the MK48, which you can run as well. That's entirely up to you. But if you don't have the MG121, then definitely just go ahead and run the MK48. And you can put on the stock hindsight, and so basically you just want the plain MK48 and then the M1911, and then this is my Royal Marine Commando loadout for before they bring in MCP. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one, where I will most likely be tearing into the L85 and what they got wrong in this game. But I'll keep you posted on what video I'm going to do next, so just leave a comment down below if you want to see more outfits, recommend me some, and like, comment and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.